Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Remember that our page is always here for you to stay conscious of your mental health. Smart is always here to guide you on how to stay conscious of your mental health and how to always stay good. Please subscribe to our channel so that you can get more tips or more notifications as we the videos, and also follow through our mental health series so that you make sure that you prioritize your mental health at all times. And on today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 ways to build your mental strength, your mental toughness. Because the thing is, with the way the world is going, it's so easy to say, oh my God, I'm losing it. I can't even deal. I don't even know what to do. Now I'm confused. I'm tired. I'm done. But then I think on our own, if we can develop some form of internal mental strength, we're going to be able to go through whatever life throws at us without losing hope, without resorting to depression, or without resorting to other things that could harm us. So for the first one, we're going to say give yourself a hug. I'm sure you're wondering, how am I going to hug myself? Yes, you should give yourself a hug. Most times we begin to criticize ourselves. The moment things don't go our way, we are our own critic. I should have done this. If only I had done this. Oh, or we even sometimes look for people to blame. We speak through our minds. We end up feeling totally useless and dejected. That is actually a self-imposed criticism. Yeah, while in as much as it's good to keep us in check, but no, I don't think that should be the first thing to come up when things don't go our way. There should be some form of acceptance. And research has shown that if we were to come to a place of self-compassion, where we recognize the difficulty we are facing and give ourselves the reassurance that we are there for ourselves first, we will actually find strength to forge ahead and do the right thing. So essentially, give yourself a hug, take a chill pill. You don't have to always criticize yourself. Even if you do, don't go too hard on yourself. First of all, accept that something has happened, no regrets. So how do I do it better? Another thing is to keep your eyes on the goal. So knowing what we want is the biggest assurance of success. And yet many of us are not very clear about it. We are not, this minute we are sure, next minute we are uncertain, we are not very consistent. A popular psychologist, Heidi Halvorsen, who studies the science of motivation, has said that it is by writing down what we want, visualizing it in our minds, and planning the steps we need to take to craft our journey and overcome the obstacles along the way that we stay realistic, persistent, and resilient towards our goals. So essentially, we need to know what these goals are and keep our eyes on it all the time. So otherwise we fantasize immediate results and give up in the moment when we come across hurdles and just get distracted, and then everything goes away. So we need to know what we want to achieve, keep our eyes on it, and know that nothing good comes easy, and focus on it until we achieve it. Another point is to also reflect and celebrate our past successes, or practice. I can also say practice gratitude. How do the human brain evolves to look for threats to its survival? So as such, negativity and failures always tend to loom large in our minds and get imprinted into our minds, so we can avoid similar disasters in the future. So in order for our goodness, efforts, and successes to go down into our long-term memory, so that we can feel confident approaching our goals, we need to spend some time thinking about our little and major wins and appreciating it. Positive experiences, savoring them in our minds all over again, even after they have come past. So when we take some time off to look back, oh, what have I really done better? We will realize that actually we have done better and we are on course to achieving even greater things. Number 4 says we have to talk positively to ourselves. Yes, self-talk is largely subconscious. Some people will call it self-motivation. Some people will look in the morning and speak positive things into their life, and they go out there and smash their goals. So self-talk is largely subconscious and yet very powerful. Just like the inner critic can beat down on us when we fail, it can also talk us out of taking steps towards our goals. Come on, there's no way you can do this. Look at her, she's way better. Look at other people, look at my friends, look at my sister, look at family, look at everybody. Stop no looking. You're actually only in competition with yourself. So seriously, let's go before you make a fool of yourself. These are more all the thoughts that preoccupy us when we are about to approach something important. But if only we can shut up those voices at the spur of the moment and actually avert it by speaking positively and strongly, we would actually make a lot of progress. Remembering that self-doubt is the weapon of the ego. And talking positively to ourselves is key for our willingness to take calculated risk despite the possibilities of temporary failure. This is very essential in order to bring our full selves to life. So do not listen to those voices. Just shut it off quickly and focus on the positive. And just always tell yourself that for everybody that says you can't, you can. And then you are always in competition with yourself. So I mean, if you fail, you start again, and that makes you a better version of yourself. The fifth and the most important part says take action. This is the final but most crucial step in building mental strength or mental toughness. Unless we take action towards our goals, we will continue to live in a delusionary world, dwindling between narcissism and depression. Action is the result of accepting responsibility for our lives rather than distributing blame, not even to other people alone, even to ourselves. It is about committing to what we believe in despite external pressures that try to pull us away. And it is about believing, like Roosevelt, that nothing in the world is worth having or worth doing unless it means effort, pain, and difficulties. And in the end, it is worth mentioning that mental strength is not about rigidity towards our goals. It's about being fully immersed in the situation and thus adapting to changes in circumstances. Like a tree that finds strength through the depth of its roots and the suppleness of its branches, we build mental toughness through commitment to long-term goals and flexibility in our journey towards them, knowing that nothing is cast on stone. Thank you, listeners. Thank you. Please remember to click the subscribe button. Remember to keep checking back on us from time to time. Remember to also share with your friends and family so that they can stay conscious and stay put and make sure they prioritize their mental health. Thank you.